Okay. All right. I believe we are recording. So welcome to the Relive webinar tonight. My name is Jennifer Eaves. I'm a bronze ambassador in the company. I've been involved for 18 years, and I will tell a little bit more about me here in a minute. I actually have a good friend of mine on to the front half, Melissa Nita. She'll tell you a little bit about her, but she's an awesome friend and an awesome mother. So I'll turn the time over to her and I'll pick it up at the end. So anyway, this is Melissa, and Melissa, you can take over.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jen. So like Jen said, my name is Melissa. I am the mother of 3 tiny boys, and I have been involved with Relive for about 5 years, I think. Yep, about 5 years. And I'll tell you my story a little bit later when we get to that, but I am excited, first of all, to talk to you about Relive as a company. Relive as a company is so phenomenal for so many reasons. They've been in business for 33 years, which is fantastic. And they are a food science and nutrition company. That is what they focus in. That is what they do. Their products are clinically proven and patented, and they're backed by science. They're guaranteed to work. There's 100% money back guarantee to make sure that you're satisfied with your products and to make sure that they are working for you. They are the only epigenetic nutrition company in the U.S. Dr. Alfredo Galvez, who we'll talk about in just a minute, has really been a pioneer in epigenetics and is just brilliant. And so we're lucky to have him with us. And the company is they're really fantastic. They are just, integrity is important, family values are important, and it's just a really fantastic company. So now that we know the company is fantastic, let's talk about how their products are maybe a little different from other products that you may have seen or used. The first and probably most important is bioavailability. It really doesn't matter what's in the product if your body can't take it, if your body can't absorb it. And so that bioavailability means that it's really easy for your body to absorb all of the nutrients that are in it. All of the nutrients that are in it have been formulated so that they are synergistic and work together, again, to make sure that your body can upload and use as many of those nutrients as possible. And they're focused on optimal nutrition instead of just the daily minimums that we hear about all the time. They're not worried about daily minimums. What they want to make sure is that you have the optimal nutrition for your body to function in the very best way possible. The human body is a miracle. I'm a massage therapist, and I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to anatomy and physiology in the human body. It's phenomenal. And the human body is really amazing. And when we give it what it needs, it can do incredible things. So when you give your body that optimal nutrition, it can just take that and do so many things for your body. And and those products are guaranteed to have the best quality ingredients that Relive can find. So Relive Science, as I mentioned earlier, Dr. Alfredo Galvez, he is our chief research scientist, and he has been a pioneer in epigenetics for years. He discovered the Lunasin soy peptide that's what's in the LunaRich capsules. And he just is really incredible. Hearing him speak and the passion that he has about the science and making sure that things are right and that they are efficacious and that the science is where it needs to be to make sure that he's putting the best product out there is just really inspiring, and goes a lot to show his integrity and his hard work. So it's so awesome. Relive has 10 product patents, and they are clinically proven formulas. Dr. Galvez has talked about making sure that those clinical trials are done by third parties, that Relive doesn't pay for them, so that we are getting real results and making sure that, again, that science is right where we need it to be. So a little bit about epigenetics. Our genome, which most people know, our DNA, kind of makes us who we are. It says, how tall we're going to be, what color eyes we're going to have, what color hair we're going to have, all of those kinds of things. But the epigenome is something that is starting to get a lot more attention in the medical field. And the epigenome is part of the DNA packaging that it's those genes that you hear talked about as far as like our family tends to have a gene for heart disease or tends to have a gene for this or that. And the epigenome can be worked with. And if you can work with the epigenome, then it can turn those good genes on and turn bad genes off. So if you tend to have heart disease in your family, that is something that is contained within the epigenome, and that can be helped, that can be changed through working with the epigenome. So that lunasin and that research into epigenetics really helps to understand how to improve our health and how to, again, help our body to do all that it's meant to do to help us have the best health possible, and in turn the best life possible, better quality of life. So now that we've talked about how amazing these products are, let's talk a little bit about what they are. So our first products that we're going to talk about are our core nutrition. The core nutrition, there's on the bottom, you see the Now, the classic, the Now in Whey, classic, and then the Now in Soy. And all of those are fantastic. They have tons of vitamins and minerals and phytonutrients and all of those things. They help heal the body at an epigenetic level. They're clinically proven formulas, and they're balanced nutrition, which means they're patented as a whole food, which your body absorbs nutrition better when it's in the form of a whole food. So the fact that it's a whole food just, again, goes back to that synergism. It goes back to that bioavailability, making sure your body can actually use the nutrition that's being put in. And then on top, we have the chocolate kids and the vanilla kids now, which has all those vitamins and nutrients, but then also has some more brain foods for those little ones, and they taste delicious. I have a 2-year-old that always asks for his shake every day, and he loves it. So next, on top of our core nutrition, so if you're taking the core nutrition and you feel like your body needs a little bit more, maybe there is something that you struggle with that maybe other people don't, we have our targeted solutions. And those targeted solutions help with specific problems. So if you have issues with your digestive health, maybe you've struggled with diverticulitis or having a lot of stomach pain, having a lot of issues just with digestion in general, Fiber Store is amazing. It helps with digestive health, and it also really helps to cleanse your blood and cleanse a lot of your other systems. Arth Effect is fantastic for joint health and also for really anything that has to do with inflammation. There's a lot of amazing things in that for inflammation. Cardio Essentials is our heart health solution. That one's pretty explanatory. It helps with heart health, making sure that you have all of those. Oh, I just forgot the name of it. But there are certain things that are prescribed when you have heart issues, and it has all of those supplements and things in it that you need. Glucofect is fantastic for managing blood sugars. 24K is fantastic for energy, and it's awesome brain foods. There's fantastic brain foods in there, so it gives your brain the energy that it needs without making you feel hyper or making you feel overly stimulated, I guess would be a good way to say it. Reverse Age is awesome for anti-aging, for helping with a lot of those things that come with aging, making sure that those hormones are balanced and those kinds of things that start to happen as you age. It helps with all of those things and lessen all of those things that happen when we age. Provantage is for performance. It's awesome for muscle health and muscle recovery. It can be a great recovery drink after workouts. Soy Essentials is for women's wellness. I have started using this in the last couple of months, and it has done wonders for my hormone levels and for helping me feel a little more sane, especially around the time of my cycle. Energize is awesome for hydration. It just is really great at giving you all of the oh gosh, I always forget that word. All of the stuff that your body needs to be hydrated to function better. What you lose when you sweat. I can't remember the word, but it's fine. And then Jen, if you want to go to the next slide. And then more of our targeted solutions. We have Defense, which was put out this year. Clearly, we are in the middle of a pandemic, and a lot of people are really concerned about their immune system and their body being able to fight off disease and fight off viruses and bacteria. And Defense is awesome to help your body strengthen itself to be able to handle any of those viruses or illnesses that may come along. And then we talked a little bit about Lunarich earlier. Lunarich is fantastic for immune support, but it also really helps with all of that epigenetic work and with inflammation and all of those things. And then our last targeted solution, I believe this is the last one, is our Fit3 program. So this is where we focus on weight loss and truly making changes that help you to be healthy, not just lose weight. Losing weight doesn't necessarily mean that you're healthy. And our Fit3 program is focused on helping you to lose weight in a healthy way, helping you to create good habits and put excellent nutrition into your body. So our active is kind of it's awesome. It supports healthy weight loss. It tastes really good. We put it in our shakes every morning. But it helps with boosting metabolism. It helps with cravings and all of those things. The burn helps to increase your metabolism and burns calories and fat. The purify helps to cleanse your liver, which overall just helps your body function better and get rid of waste better, which helps your which helps your metabolism and just helps everything work better. And then there are exercise programs online, which are fantastic. They have everything from beginner up to difficult. They're short, they're easy to access, and they're so great. And then there's nutritional help. So like I said, creating good habits, creating new habits. The nutritional help helps you figure out how to meal plan, helps you figure out what a serving size is, gives you ideas of how to just eat better and be healthier in general. Oh, yes. I forgot about these because they're new-ish. Our RLV products are fantastic. CBD is something that has been growing as a market. You see CBD just about everywhere you turn these days when it comes to, helping with pain, helping with all of these different things. And you will not find a better CBD product than the Relive hemp products. They just are so good. All of the hemp that they use to get their CBD is organically grown in the US. It's guaranteed to be non-GMO and gluten-free. And they make sure that it has the purity and the efficacy that we were talking about. With CBD, you really have to be careful. It can be really fantastic, but a lot of the products that are on the market aren't true to what they say is in the bottle. What's on the label is not necessarily what's in the bottle. So it goes through a multi-step testing process to make sure that it's pure. Like I said, Dr. Galvez is adamant that things be efficacious and that we make sure that what we're putting out is efficacious for the people that are getting these products. And so it's been tested for that. And it comes with a third-party certificate that says this has been analyzed. What it says in the bottle is in the bottle. It's good to go. And you really won't find higher quality hemp products anywhere. This is one of my favorite parts of Relive. When I was looking into Relive, I had a lot of hesitations just because, network marketing in my house was a bad word growing up. And so the more that I learned about Relive, the more that I just really loved everything that it had to say, everything about it. And one of the things is this Calogris program. Dr. Calogris, who was the original creator of the classic formula, was passionate about feeding the world and was passionate about helping people. And so this foundation was created in his name, and it feeds over 40,000 people throughout the world every day. And it also helps with hundreds of nutritional programs in 9 countries, which is just incredible to go in. If you think about how much your life changes and how much your life improves when your health is good, when you have the food that you need, when your physiological needs are met, you're able to kind of go and start doing more and having a better quality of life. And this program is distributor supported. So distributors are able to give to that and to participate in going on trips. And these next couple of pictures that were taken were actually taken by Relive distributors on humanitarian trips that were taken. So this cute little guy is Rodlin. Rodlin had severe edema. He was in pain from this swelling in his skin. And you can see all of the little sores on his skin. And I can't imagine what kind of pain he was in. And a doctor down in Haiti gave him a can of Relive Now Kids and said, give this to him as often as he'll take it. And 2 weeks later, there was such a huge difference. You can see this little picture on the right. I think that was 2 weeks later. It might have been a little bit longer than that, but just seeing how much better he looks. And then all the way on the right, that's Rodlin as he looks today. That's so clearly these other pictures were taken several years ago, but Rodlin is healthy and looking fantastic. This next little picture, cute little Rosemarie. She was 2 years old and she only weighed 8 pounds. If you look at those pictures on the left, she just was so tiny, just skin and bones, and just was really, really malnourished. And so she was enrolled in the feeding program for the Colicris Foundation, and she was just less than 3 weeks later, she had gained 6 pounds. She had almost doubled in weight and just really started to form muscle and look like a healthy little girl should. So I love the heart that this foundation has, and I love that this is distributor supported, that there's no 100% of the proceeds go to feeding these kids, and there's no, you know, a portion of it goes to the CEO or a portion of it goes to wherever. It really is 100%, all of it goes to feeding those kids. And I love the heart of the Colicris Foundation. Did Jen disappear? I'm not seeing Jen on here anymore, and the slideshow disappeared. So I am assuming that Jen is having some computer problems. And the good news is our next slide was going to be our stories. So if we have, so I will go ahead and share my story real quick, and then I'll kind of hand it off to a couple of other people. So my story, like I said, I came into Relive about 5 years ago. And I was pregnant at the time and had just massive brain fog and was really struggling. And I knew Jen through a business networking group that we do that I was going to for my massage therapy. And I finally talked to her about it, got some Relive, my brain fog went away. I felt amazing. And as I have continued to take Relive, I have been able to overcome some serious struggles with depression and anxiety, and I have really started to have a lot more mental clarity. I've also received a lot more energy. The birth of my first child was pretty physically traumatic, and it took me a long time to recover, and I felt like I wasn't ever going to have the energy to get down and play on the floor with my kids like I wanted to, and now I do, and I really credit that a lot to Relive, and I just am so grateful for it in my life. It's been amazing. So now if we can have Jan. Jan, are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Would you share with us next?
Sure. I'm Jan Mengel, and I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I was always an active person. I biked, I cross-country skied. I taught kids with multiple challenges, and it's been now 22 years ago that I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. And it was only a couple short years until I had to retire on disability, go into a power wheelchair, was on multiple medications, therapies. It was a major change to my life. After a period of adjustment, I started to adjust to what I called my new normal of life in the wheelchair, and was living life to the fullest that it could in that position. The medication, it managed the pain, but it never gave me hope of any freedom of the side effects. And those side effects really started to be a problem. And then so enter Relive. It was 7.5 years ago. I was introduced to Relive, and I was very skeptical because with everything that I had done, you know, I was to the point where I couldn't drive anymore. For 3 years, I did not drive. I went everywhere in my power wheelchair and on the city bus. If it didn't take me there, then I didn't go. And so, you know, to hear that powder in a can was going to change that potentially, I was very skeptical. But within very few weeks, I was seeing major difference. And within 3 months, that power wheelchair was sitting in the corner. Relive has just totally changed my life, so that now instead of being on disability and not being able to teach or being around children on a daily basis, I'm 68 now, And I am a sitter for a 2-year-old, very active 2-year-old boy, and keep up with him for several hours a day. So to have that opportunity to be in a teaching situation again is just something I never thought would happen. I 4 years ago, I moved to Pittsburgh to be closer to my son and his children. And so I left behind my home with all the modifications. And now I live in a home with stairs, and I have to go down steps to do the laundry. My bathroom is not modified. In fact, a wheelchair won't even fit in it. So this was a very major change as a result of what Relive has done for me. Medications, 2 are gone. 2 more are being reduced, and that's all by approval of my doctor. So this, but all of this that I say, I was out of the wheelchair, I'm moving more, but yet my weight was just going up and up and up. And so you can see in the middle picture there what had happened. It wasn't just the steroids, it's also an eating stress, kind of an eating disorder, I guess you would say. But a major part of that weight was the steroids. And so with the Fit3 program, you'll see what happened. It was the support I try to lose weight so many ways, with the 12-step program, and it just never worked because there were only pieces of it. What's so beautiful about the Fit3 program is it has all of the support. Some of the support things I went to, you weren't even allowed to talk about food, and we're not allowed to talk about your menu and how to improve it. You were just supposed to talk about your emotional feelings. That didn't get me anywhere. Fit3 program has it all: the products, the support, the meal plan, the exercise. And so there on the left, you will see where one day I was swimming and saw a advertisement for this Determination Dash. So I decided to go. It was the next day, and all by myself, I go to this place, and I did the mile in, I think it was 13 minutes. So I was just really, well, as you can see how happy I was. You see my legs are wrapped because I live with lymphedema. I also live with Tourette syndrome. And so not only have the products helped me with the rheumatoid arthritis, but also has helped some with the swelling in my legs, and has done amazing things for the Tourette syndrome. I didn't used to be able to get through sharing my story without stuttering and hesitating. And the CBD products have just made an incredible difference that none of the pharmaceuticals ever did. So my motto is God and Relive. That's my forever team. This is where I'll be for the rest of my life.
Thank you, Jen, so much for sharing. I appreciate you being on tonight. Let's go to Brenda. Brenda, if you could share your story quickly, that would be super. Thank you for.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yep.
I'm Brenda Lauder, and I live in Gresham, Oregon, and I'm a retired neonatal intensive care nurse of 36 years. I'm the mother of 4 sons and the grandmother of 9. And I have been consistently on the product for the last 5 years, and I'm telling you that consistency is the key. I was in a car accident. I sustained a neck injury, followed by surgery, and then I was in just a tremendous amount of pain. I lost the use of my left arm and my hand for 3 years. After 3 months on the Relive Nutrition, I raised my left arm and could feel my hands again. I also have type 2 diabetes, and it has helped to lower my blood sugars. I'm sleeping better, and I have more energy. And so I literally checked back into life. Sewing, reading, cooking, baking. I was back. And then I had a little hiccup. I was diagnosed with hyperthyroid, or Graves' disease. And I worked with my doctor, and my labs improved. I worked with another distributor and kind of tweaked my Relive products, and I was off my meds in 6 months and not 2 years. That was amazing. I was excited. I had an unexpected surgery this year, and they talked about the hemp products. I'm so grateful for the hemp extract that kept me comfortable post-op. And then I also required, for a medication, a repeat bone scan. And I'm happy to say, my doctor said, put it in the good column, that my bone scan is in normal range. That's improved from 4 years ago. Because these products work, there is an opportunity. I love the support and caring from Relive friends who make you feel like family. I am forever grateful for the person who shared Relive with me. Thank you.
Thanks, Brenda, for sharing. I'd like to go next to Beth Mole. Beth, are you on?
Yes,
Thank
Hi.
you, Beth. If you'd share, that'd be great.
absolutely. My name is Beth Mull, and I live in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. My background is in occupational and physical therapy. And 11 years ago, my doctor diagnosed me with bad bones. He basically said if I fell that I would break a bone. I was having a lot of back pain, was having some immune system problems. I was anemic and getting iron infusions, getting lots of infections, and was just really taking a downhill slide. I wasn't working as much, and I had to quit running, which I love. A year after that diagnosis, I was introduced to Relive. Started taking the products, and right away, within the first week, I had more energy. Within the first month, my back pain was gone. I thought it was a fluke, but decided to start running and was able to run, and then was feeling really good and thought I would train for a marathon just to see how far I'd get. I had never run a marathon before, yet 8 months after being consistent on the Relive products, I was able to run a marathon on the North Country Trail. Fell twice, got up, and kept on running. I feel awesome. It's been about 10 years, just about, that we have been on Relive. Absolutely love the products. I have no more infections, no more anemia. My bone density is awesome. My job then changed. I wasn't looking for a business at the time. And once that changed, my position was deleted. And then we stepped into the business. Also, my husband and I became full-time caregivers for my sister who has cognitive impairment as well as paranoid schizophrenia. So life really changed and a lot of challenges happened. But thanks to Relive, we have been able to sustain an income in the cracks of time. We have earned the trip to Hawaii, and retirement is looking like a possibility for my husband and I. I absolutely love Relive, both the products and doing it as a business. The support system is awesome, and we will always be sharing Relive.
Great. Thanks, Beth. And thanks everyone that came on and shared your story tonight. I'm going to wrap this up here pretty quickly. This is me here on the right with 2 of my 4 amazing grandchildren. I'm a mother of 4 and grandmother of 4, and I've been involved with Relive for 18 years. I love these products. I love this company. They've changed our life. I had 20 years of digestive issues. I had chronic ulcer pain, diverticulitis attacks, a thyroid condition, and insomnia. And in a couple of weeks, my bowels were functioning better. In a couple of months, my issues were pretty much gone. I've been mostly symptom-free for 18 years. Our son has had great results with ADHD, depression, oppositional defiant disorder. He used to have rages that lasted for hours. And he has had great results. We are medication-free. We haven't taken a single medication in 18 years, and we're a healthy family. But Relive, they're a great company. They've been in business 33 years actually now. They have strong family values, like Melissa said. They're just very honest, and they do things right. There's 5 different ways to earn an income with Relive. I'm going to go through each one of these quickly. And if you're new on the call tonight, you can also find out how you can save on the product, save and make money. So the first avenue of income is retail profit. You can earn 20 to 40%. So if you retail $100 of products, depending on where you are in the business, you would earn $20 to $40. And everyone is a potential customer, which is awesome. We have products that everyone needs and everyone can take. Wholesale profit is the difference between where you're at in the business and somebody else that may join you. So if you're at the 40%, somebody joins you at the 30, you would earn 10%, which is the difference between where you're at and they're at. Overrides, this form of income is only available at the top profit level, the master affiliate level. So that level opens up more earnings. But if you're a master affiliate and you share with someone else that joins you at that level, then you would earn 8% from their entire group. And then as they share, you'd earn 6%. And then on your third level, 4%, 3%, and 2%. Relive also has bonuses and trips. These are amazing. Beth mentioned that she earned a trip to Hawaii. And I did also this year. I also went last year. We will be going in February, and we're super excited. I've also earned a bonus, as many people in Relive, almost every month. The Star Director bonus pays more as you share with more people. And there's also bonuses available to brand new distributors that anyone can earn. They're awesome. The Ambassador Program is a program where you're paid, once you've reached a certain level of success, Relive pays you to teach and train and help other people. So if you're just looking at Relive for the first time, there's a couple different ways to get started. There are different customer levels. You can join as a retail customer or a preferred customer, which is usually $10 this month. It's free. And if you auto ship, you save an additional 10% plus get free shipping. And to become a distributor is usually $40, but to join currently it's $20. And that qualifies you for a 20% savings, but you can also save more and make more. This slide here shows two options that are pretty common for people to get started in Relive. The quick start level is where you save 25% and you also would earn 25% on retail. But to qualify for this level, you pay $375 or have a volume of 500, but if you just purchase it all yourself, you pay $375. For any product that you want, you get free shipping on your first order, and you would save $150 on that order. The master affiliate level is the highest profit and highest savings level in Relive. You earn 35 to 40% for the rest of your life. You pay $32.50 and you get $5,000 of product. You can also get to these levels by sponsoring other people and increasing your volume. But your first order is free shipping. And, this is what I looked at when I saw Relive. I thought, I'm saving $17.50. I'm paying $32.50. If I were to move that entire order at full retail, I would make a 54% return on investment, which is an awesome investment. If you leave that money in the bank, you certainly don't make near that. It's tax right off your first order. And like I said, you have the highest savings and profit for a lifetime. And Relive knows their products work. They back their products. Customers have a 30-day 100% money back guarantee. But as a distributor, you have a 1-year 100% guarantee on any products you haven't used or sold. So, Relive is what people need most. And I'll share really quickly, when we started Relive, my husband's self-employed and we'd had 3 years without much work. So we were putting all of our bills on a credit card. We had $70,000 of credit card debt and no money in the bank, no money coming in, no money in savings, retirement, nowhere. So we found a way to come in at the highest profit level Relive offers. It's the best business decision we've ever made. We've never made less than a couple $100s in a month. But as we continue to share and use the system that Relive has, we started earning more income. About 6 months, our business really took off, and we ended up earning $40,000 that first year. Second year, it doubled to $80,000. We paid off our credit card debt. We've helped hundreds of people the last 18 years in Relive. It's been really an amazing blessing and means a lot to me. But we've earned a paycheck every month for 18 years, hundreds of bonuses, and quite a few trips. So we love what we do. And if you ask people what they need most, it's usually one of these 3 bullets here. Bullet points. They either want more freedom, more time with their family, or they're struggling financially, especially now. And people are looking for businesses they can share online, and Relive's awesome way to do that. And optimal health. That's another area that people are looking for now with, the scare with what's going on. But that's pretty much it for today. You can get with the person that invited you on the call. Like I said, there's a customer level, distributor level, or the highest profit level is master affiliate level. But I will stop the recording here, and then we can all say goodbye. So just one moment.